Duffy at 191. Then Duffy goes 617 at 247 miles an hour. So on the left, don't be fooled. That is not a factory pickup truck. That is actually an old Chevrolet handy van that they've hacked the back off of and made a cab out of it. And then the El Camino is sitting on what looks to be about a 3/4 ton truck chassis. I, of course, in the van, the more creative and robustly performative vehicle on the track. We're making a comparison between the two of us. The van/truck goes 1245. And the El Camino, if you're going to do a four-door Nova, you got to do it like this guy just did. Beautiful car. Well, Jeff Mall's out here with one. You know, that gold with it. Certainly not as fast as the other Mall car, but another just a beautiful example of doing a sedan and doing it right. 1032, 132. Awesome. I like it. And Dave Schroeder.
Hunter would be pro street. This is an ultimate iron car.
Ultimate iron, I'm sorry, yeah.
Get your chicken breath away from me.
Listen, man, I ate a cookie too, so it helps. Look, Dave Schroeder here. Strategically, I think being first in the line here it cuts both ways. Yes, it gives you more time if you need to get back around and make another run. But man, I might have wanted some cars to come out here and work some of this glue on the racetrack. It is going to be as tight as it can be out there right now, so we're going to find out if they're able to hook it up. Opposite side of the racetrack, the 56, he's on radials over there, so I can understand why he'd want to be first in line to get on the freshest, juiciest glue he can get is Big John Enns. Yes, that big giant guy does ride in the passenger seat of this car all week and has done so for many years. The two lifelong friends from north of the border running this Corvette and others over the course of their racing career. The hood off the thing or something went flying off to the right side of the racetrack. Two LS Power 34 Ford and the turbocharged Ford truck. It was a big wheel stand for the truck. Coupe maybe having some fuel delivery problems or something over there. 858 at 139 miles an hour for the pickup truck. But man, that coupe, when it wants to run, it really... Cooking and booking. This is what it's supposed to look like. 850 side by side. We're going to see it. Better shot on the right than the left. He goes too quick. 50 or 43 at 159. So they picked the car up a tenth. Ever. Yeah, right. And here comes the Corvette. We saw this Corvette four wheels off the ground earlier today. And the Mustang on the right. They tied the nose of the Corvette down a ton. Running an all-motor small block. That N-Enster tuned car goes 836 at 157.5. Confidence. I feel like wheel stands have played that little car. Where you have the weights on the front. Yes. 853. 164 to 123. And here comes Finnegan.
If it wasn't self-evident to everybody watching, this thing is powered by a supercharged Chrysler 426 base heavy. I think it's 526 Newtons right now. You know, after number 8, you kind of forget, you kind of lose track.
Looks like when a guy names all his sons the same name, you run out the Roman numerals now. And I think the front end of that car is busted up. It was acting very strangely when he landed. 11:13 at 125. Top there goes 8:53, 160. He's just picking up just a little more. Randy's car makes pretty good mile an hour up there, so man, if he can pick up.
Actually, I think we're having
And that refrigerator white Malibu. On the Commonwealth of Massachusetts on the left side. Man, and 87, 127 for the Corvette as Dynamo. Ian. And the Nova, 873.7, 149, 10-12-7 at 135, and Ned Dunphy will come up to make his second attempt with a fresh ring and pinion in the back of this Viper.
And again, the thing just tire shook so bad that it knocked out something in that center section.
Yeah.
Probably a ring and pinion or a bearing real bad.
And so Dunphy making his way back. This car still, to me, is just one of the most beautiful that we've seen in this unlimited style of drag racing and drag and drive style competition. It's just so well done. Wheelie bar height being adjusted. Earlier the day, we saw Jamie Miller was out here with the car. I think Jamie's had to leave the property, so the fellows are competent and skilled that they are, working on their own. So Dunphy on a solo run here. 628's low ET of the event today so far. And that's not been out of an unlimited car. And it's out of a car that dropped a valve. Yeah, it was an expensive 628. Yeah. All right, Ned, let's see what you got. Through the 8th mile, Dunphy at 191. Then Dunphy goes 617 at 247 miles an hour. So Ned Dunphy. Bryant Goldstone. Here we go, 7,800 people. History is a guy at these moments when we get somebody in this situation when it's at the very last kind of second, almost a go, no-go scenario. It's 1:57 p.m. right now. If he comes out here and immediately shakes the tires and maybe doesn't have to throw the chutes out of it, drives it straight back in the lane, maybe he gets another shot at it, but chances are, by the time he stages and lets go of the button, the meter's going to run out on time.
Lanes closed in 2 minutes, Brian.
In 2 minutes. Brian Robbins out there in front of the car as co-pilot. Brilliant mechanic, brilliant tuner, setting the wheelie bar height. A bold opportunity, a bold move here for Goldstone to effectively debut this car in competition at Drag Week. No-nonsense guy. Very, very highly motivated competitor. A guy who was one of our stops last year at Drag Week at his repair shop.
That was great.
Yeah, we got to meet the local police and everything.
And by the way, we will be on the route the rest of the week, finding all the great action from the road. Here he goes.
Nice move and made it through low gear. Made it through mid-course at 162. A little blow by. Goes 675 at only 194.
How many wheel painter drivers do we know?
Don't you let anybody steal your joy.